Yeah, I'm going to Los Angeles. Yeah, sure.
Well, you better get moving, son. That bus is leaving right away.
Well, did you find an audience to look at your new watch? You know, the Whitney Theater is vacant now. Maybe we could get enough people in there to see it.
I'm so annoyed. Nobody's home. Doesn't anybody stay at home anymore?
I don't know. Maybe when you don't call them, they're at home.
That's why I loved April Scott. You know, you could call April morning, noon, or night. She would always be there. A woman needs a friend, a confidant.
Yep. Every girl should have one.
Nancy Carr. I didn't call Nancy Carr.
You consider Nancy Carr a close friend and confidant?
Well, she can understudy until April gets back.
I swear, I don't understand how you get by in this world.
Charm.
Hello?
Nancy, this is Raven Whitney.
Oh, hello, Raven. How are you?
Wonderful.
I'm so glad.
Well, I was just wondering what you and Mike were doing tonight.
Well, right now, Mike is on his way to a conference in Springfield.
Good, so you'll be alone?
Not for long. In a little while, Kelly and I will be leaving. We're going to have dinner at Sid's Tavern.
What a coincidence. You know I was going to be in that area. Look, why don't we meet for a drink? Kelly won't mind, I'm sure, if you don't.
Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Neither will I. Fine, see you there.
I'll be looking forward to it, Nancy. Okay, bye-bye. So, I'll try not to be too long, and I think I should change into something more suitable for Sid's Tavern.
Burlap?
I can't wait to see Nancy's face when she sees this. I love you. I love you.
Don't be late now. You've got to watch, so you've got no excuse.
I'll only be an hour or two.
Raven, honey, I can't seem to find...
No, wait. There's no need for hysteria. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here on a friendly visit.
Friendly burglary. Look, he's got your watch.
So he does. Imagine that, the colossal gall. Being here in my house, stealing my jewelry, and you're telling me you're here on a friendly visit?
No.
Wait, just listen to me, friend. Your next visit is going to be the police station.
No, I don't have a
Go
weapon.
downstairs and get Spencer. I'll keep an eye on this little hood. Open the watch, Wiley. Let me know what time it is. The police are going to want to know exactly what time this crime was committed.
No, please listen to me, Sky.
I don't want to hear anything from you, you little punk.
No, look, there's no need to get excited. I really don't want anything that belongs to you.
Spencer! Spencer, where are you? Get him! Well. I didn't realize what you were so interested in at the time, Gavin. It was this watch, wasn't it? You now it plays a different tune. Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang
Nancy, I hope you don't mind a slight change in plans, but can I meet you over at Sid's place in about an hour? I have an errand to run. I promise not to keep you waiting very long.
Oh, sure, it's okay. What, something at the studio?
No, not the studio. I made an appointment to see Calvin Stoner down at headquarters.
Oh? What about?
About Jim Dedrickson. I just can't believe that this guy's legitimate.
Well, Kelly, I know it seems strange, but I don't think now is the time to make accusations.
Oh, I'm not making any accusations, Nancy. I just want to inform Calvin as to what's been happening. That the guy who's been following Val around for the last several weeks has finally shown his face.
You mean just as a precaution?
Precaution and protection. I strongly feel that this guy is going to try and con Val out of the money that she's supposed to inherit. Nancy, you don't think that Val can allow herself to be taken in by this guy, do you?
Well, now, if he is dishonest, as you seem to feel, I don't think it'll be long. He can't fool everybody for that long. Darling, Valerie is a very bright girl. Why don't you leave that up to her?
Oh, I know she's very bright, very. But she's also sentimental about the past and this guy. And I hope that her feelings don't blind her to the truth. Can I drop you off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mitzi, this thing is bigger than the two of us put together. Maybe we should have listed 3 on the lead. Where did you get this grandfather clock anyway?
From my grandfather.
I should have guessed. Does it chime?
Oh, yeah, it's very loud and comforting.
Oh, how nice. Well, let's forget about it now. We can't move it. We'll just have to wait until Cliff or Julius comes by to give us some help. Oh, Mitzi. One more dinosaur in your collection, and we're going to have to move. You certainly do have an interesting collection of things.
Didi, I don't know what the problem is, but I just can't seem to throw anything away. I'm just a saver at heart, I guess.
I've noticed.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a nice, warm, homey feeling being surrounded by your personal possessions. Even so many personal possessions.
I just hope I can find places for all this stuff.
Oh, don't worry about it. It takes time to get settled in. You can't do everything at once.
Well, luckily, I don't have to work at Sid's tonight. Bobbie Gerard's taking over the dinner shift for me.
Terrific. We can get a lot accomplished.
You're not going anywhere tonight either?
Are you kidding? In the middle of all this? Aha, kitchen stuff.
Oh, hey, guess who I met the other night?
I have no idea unless you tell me.
That policeman friend of yours, Calvin...
Stoner.
Yes, Jacob Stoner. He and his wife were in the restaurant.
Yeah, I've met her. She seems to be a very nice lady.
Did you know she was an actress? I mean, Didi, a real actress. Not just a talker, like me. She's a serious.
Yeah, I've heard.
Is there something wrong, Didi?
No, nothing.
You seem depressed. Is it because of me? Didi, do you find me depressing?
Oh, Mitzi, no one could ever accuse you of being depressing.
Oh, I'm glad.
No, I'm just tired, that's all. But then who wouldn't be? Moving is a little like ditch digging. Who is it?
A friend!
Oh.
Well, you're certainly not an enemy.
But this friend bears gifts. Chocolate chip ice cream! Well, don't you get anything? I mean, for bringing over the chocolate chip ice cream?
Didi.
Oh, don't mind me.
Well, just stop by to see how you ladies were adjusting to the transition. I mean, the chaos.
What do you mean, chaos? I have you know we'll be settled in no time. Maybe by December 1982.
However, I'm sure we could make it a lot sooner if we had some help.
Aha.
Oh, wait a minute, ladies. I lug this stuff up 3 flights of stairs. No way.
A little friendly persuasion. Would you, like me to leave?
At your service. My strength is as the strength of 10. That is, of course, if I can find 9 other guys.
You're a real pal. That's over there.
Right. What about this one here?
Let's see, that one. That one goes,
It says kitchen on it.
aha, goes into the kitchen. Is it heavy?
No, I just wish I had those 9 other guys, though. Look, Didi, we got to talk business, okay?
Okay, just as long as it doesn't interfere with your work.
Oh, sure, yeah. It seems that... Where do these go?
Bedroom.
All right. It seems I've gotten a letter from my erstwhile associate, Draper Scott.
Erstwhile. What is erstwhile?
Erstwhile means former.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I will from now on. It seems that, where's this go?
Bedroom.
He and his wife are going to settle permanently in London.
And what?
That's where they put it. Seems that he's going to go into practice with his father. So, what that means, Didi, is that I'm without a partner.
Oh?
Didi, I'd like you to consider changing your status from tenant to associate.
Me? An associate partner.
What about it, Didi? We'd make a great team.
Cliff, I don't know what to say. I'm very flattered. But you know, I don't have that much experience. I'm really just beginning my career.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen the way you handle yourself in criminal court, and that's good enough for me.
But, Didi, I thought you were going to switch to corporate law. I mean, that's what Julius wants you to do. But you said yourself you'd make a lot more money.
Thanks a lot, Mitzi. You're a great help.
Oh, I'm glad.
The chocolate chip ice cream is melting. Well, what about it, huh? I mean, you don't have to make up your mind right away. I know it's a big decision. You could take 3-4 minutes. Nelson and Bannister. While you're deciding, I'm going to move the grandfather clock. Who's inside here anyway? Your grandfather?
Nelson and Bannister. Bannister and Nelson.
Just not worry about it, okay? I understand. Really, I do. It just can't be helped. I know. Look, you just go to New York and you knock them dead. With my blessing. I'm on your side. All right, you call me as soon as you get there, okay? Yeah. Bye.
How's it going, Calvin?
Not too good.
Well, sounds like Star's going to be doing a little bit of traveling.
Yeah, she's on her way to New York. Big audition for a new Broadway musical. Big part, big salary, great opportunity.
Hey, sounds terrific. Or does it?
I'm not sure. Anyway, this producer called once a day first thing in the morning, so she's on her way to the airport. And we were going to have pot roast tonight.
I'm sorry, Calvin. It must have been nice to have her around briefly, anyway.
Yeah, it was.
So we're going to be playing solo again.
Yeah, for a while. Unless she doesn't get this part, then she'll be home for good. Speaking of home, I wish those guys would get through doing whatever they're doing in our office. Getting to be like a convention up here.
Oh, Damian. Calvin?
Oh, Kelly, there you are.
Hey, good to see you. Sit down.
Thank you. What's on your mind?
A problem, and I need some advice.
Well, you came to the right place. What's up?
A guy named Jim Dedrickson. Sure, I've heard his name. That's Valerie Bryson's mysterious friend from Lucerne, Switzerland.
Yes. I remember reading all about that.
Well, Jim Dedrickson has suddenly shown up in Monticello. At least it's a guy who claims he's Jim Dedrickson.
I guess what you're after. You want to know how to find out if this guy's for real.
Well, I'm not sure there's too much we can do unless he does something outside the law.
Look, if you can give us a description of some kind, maybe we could pick him up for littering or jaywalking or something.
At the moment, the guy's littering up my life.
Well, in that case...
In that case, we'll just have to see what we can use.
Oh, it sure is good to have you back here again, Bobbie. The customers really missed you around this place. Not to mention the management. Thanks. Oh, come on now. Cheer up. Look, Bobbie, I know you've been through a bad time, and I'm sorry you had to go through it, but it's over now. At least for you. So come on. Put on a glad face. It will all work out.
Sid, have you heard any more about Gavin?
All I know is that Jody Travis is back at home and Gavin is still on the run. Lord knows where. I just hope he has sense enough one day to just walk in.
darling. You look wonderful. Oh. There's no need to worry anymore. Everything's fine.
How come?
They gave me a suspended sentence. I'm not going to jail.
Oh, Gavin, I'm so glad for you. That's wonderful.
You're terrific. I will never forget what you did for me. If it hadn't been for you, I'd probably be dead by now.
Well, I had to save you for Jody, didn't I?
Jody and I aren't together anymore. We're good friends, yeah. But, I realized that after what you and I went through.
I hate to interrupt what you're thinking, but we do have customers, and they are screaming for service, so come on, honey, move it. Oh, and go take care of the royalty, will you?
Hi, Miss I'm joining Mrs. Carr. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, how are you, Raven?
Just wonderful. I'll have a Manhattan, please. I'm sorry, what? Hello? Manhattan on the rocks. Stop dreaming. Right. Just what I gotta do. See, my life just couldn't be better. It seems like I've reached peak, and I just stay there.
Well, you certainly look as though you're thriving.
Okay. And I just stay there.
Well, you certainly look as though you're thriving.
Oh, thank you. I am. I have experienced a few negative things like the burglaries and Gunther's death, but, you know, I think that wealth sort of breeds that kind of thing, and you just sort of have to accept the trouble along with the territory.
Yes, Raven, I can't help noticing that watch. Is that new?
Yes, it is. It's sort of old and new. It's an antique. Skye just gave it to me today.
Oh, it's just lovely.
Thank you. He's always doing this kind of thing, you know. One thing after another. I never know what to expect.
Oh, it's nice he's like that.
I mean, sometimes I'll see something and I'll just hint, and then the next day I'll wake up and there it is.
Isn't that thoughtful?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nancy.
Kelly, hi, dear.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
No.
Hello, Raven.
Hello, Kelly. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to intrude on your dinner with Nancy. I'm just going to have my little drink, and then I'm going to go home.
You went to headquarters?
Yes, I talked to Calvin and Damian. They didn't sound very hopeful since I wasn't even able to tell them where he lives.
Oh, my goodness. I forgot to tell you something. You know, when I was over at Valerie's studio this afternoon, that person called and asked if he could see her today. So maybe by now she knows where he can be reached.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but who are you talking about? I'm just squirming with curiosity.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just something, someone concerning Valerie Bryson.
Oh, Valerie Bryson. You know, she stopped over to see me yesterday. She had proofs that Carlo Crown took before he left. They were fabulous. So anyway, what about Valerie Bryson?
Well, it's about the story that I did about her and the Vietnam War veteran.
Ah, yes, that story was a bit much, I thought. I mean, not your story, the stories that followed it, of course. They were ridiculous, I thought. But, you know, I guess people seem to like that kind of thing. Anyway, poor Valerie, she must be very disappointed. She'll probably never hear from her poor war hero again.
On the contrary, Raven. She has heard from him. Jim Dedrickson's here.
That's not possible.
It's true. Jim Dedrickson is right here in Monticello.